Good morning and welcome to Anderson High School. And no, my name is not Jack Farrell. My name is Merle Bertrand, Vype Live Broadcast Director, filling in for the one and only Jack Farrell here on the Vype Live Network. Jack will be back with you tonight and during district play, but he's working his real job this morning over at ESPN Austin Radio, so I'm happy to fill in for him this morning as we kick off the 2025-26 Anderson High School basketball broadcast season and the 2025 Anderson Classic. Shane Shawinski, our QA, keeping an eye and an ear on the broadcast this morning on a stormy Thursday morning from Austin, Texas, here in Northwest Austin, Texas at Anderson High School, as the Anderson Trojans get ready to take on the Pflugerville Connally Cougars to open up the Anderson Classic. 3 solid days of basketball coming up, 4 games coming up for Anderson. They've got this game this morning against the Connally Cougars, and then Jack will be back with you tonight at 6 o'clock as the Trojans take on Fort Bend Travis out of the greater Houston area. That will close out pool play, and then bracket play will begin tomorrow. Time to be determined depending on the results of today's game. There'll be a semifinal game tomorrow, and then either a bronze, silver, or gold championship game on Saturday. Again, times to be determined for that one. But we are here with you this morning. Been battling the internet since we got here, but I think I finally got a spot where the hotspot will work and it'll hold up. Knock on wood. Shane will let us know if we start having some internet issues. If it does that, bear with me. We'll adjust the settings and get back on the air as quickly as we can. The one thing we can't control, especially in nasty weather, is the internet. But we're here. We're about ready to go. 2 minutes away from tip-off. Pflugerville Connally coming in with an overall mark of 0-6. They're out of District 23-5A. They were 24-13, 7-5 in their district last year. They lost to Randall in the area round last year under new head coach Anthony Swain. And the Anderson Trojans, an overall mark of 3-7, kind of mirroring what they did last year. A bit of a slow start in non-district play, and then kind of came on when they got into the district. And wound up finishing 12-23 overall last year, 7-5. Lost to ECU in the bi-district round of the playoffs last year under head coach Eric Swanson. Now in his 4th year here at the helm of the Anderson Trojans. Nice crowd on hand, a lot of students across the way. Give a shout out and tip of the cap to the Anderson football team. A nice playoff run for the Trojans. We had the pleasure of broadcasting their games here on Vype. Hopefully going to get some Vype or some Anderson baseball on the air this spring, working on that as well. But for now, it's basketball coming up. We've got these 4 games from the tournament, and then district play starting up on January 2nd in the new year against Cedar Creek. And Jack will be with you for the rest of the way. We're going to turn it over to our PA.
First game of the day, first of 9. Sit back, relax. It should be a good game. Today's lineups, we're going to start with the Pflugerville Connally Cougars. Starting lineup, he wears number 2. Bruce, my favorite sausage is Owen. Number 5. Aiden, my favorite duo is Seals and Croft. Probably doesn't know who that is. Number 24. Samuel, I miss shopping at Montgomery Ward. Number 25. Anthony, just call me Junior Swain. Rounding out the starting lineup for the Cougars. Ray, always turning the page, Baker. Hands now, put your hands together for your hometown home team, Anderson Trojans. Starting lineup. They're all seniors. He wears number 1. Still the cool hand, Luke McReynolds. Next up, he's a senior. Number 3, Miles, I'm the real slick Rickard. Number 5, he's also a senior. Noah, I'm still missing my sister, Amy Perkins. Number 13, Mr. Zach, always climbing over the wallet. Running out the starting lineup. He's the big man down low. Number 24, Jack, missing my sister, Ella Bowie.
All right, so there you have the starting lineups. I forgot about the nice job the PA announcer does here with the nicknames and that kind of thing for the Cougars. Are we going to have a national anthem?
Just follow the yellow sign. Got snacks and drinks. Should be a good time.
Does not look like it. So the starting laps again. Number 2 for Connally, Bruce Owens. Number 5, Aiden Kraft. Number 24, Samuel Ward. Number 25, Anthony Swain Jr. Number 32, Ray Page Baker. Connally in the forest green jerseys and shorts with the black numerals outlined in white. For the homestanding Anderson Trojans in white with the blue numerals and the blue and gold trim. The starting 5, number 1, Luke McGrinnells. Number 3, Miles Rickards. Number 5, Noah Perkins. Number 13, Zach Wallace. Number 24, Jack Bowie. The starting 5 for the Trojans. Going left to right here. Connally going right to left. Again, my name is Merle Bertrand, Vype Live Broadcast Director. Filling in for the voice of the Trojans, Jack Farrell. Jack will be back with you tonight and throughout the weekend, and then back again in January when the Trojans begin district play. All district games will be broadcast here on Vype. Absolutely free, no charge. If you're getting charged for something, that means you clicked on an ad. Get out of there. Thank you to Shane Schwinski for getting up early this morning back at the Comfy Cozy Vype Live Studios, better known as his living room, to keep an eye and an ear on the broadcast, making sure that we're staying on the air. And we're about ready to get underway. If you love high school basketball, make your way down here to Anderson High School games all day long. The last game tips off at 9 o'clock tonight. Same thing tomorrow. And then more action on Saturday, so plenty of basketball. Come on down. One game at a time. You're not going to miss anything. The ball's in the air. We are underway as the Trojans control the tip-off. Pass to the near side. This is McReynolds with it, down in the corner. Far side, McReynolds has the ball stolen away. Here come the Cougars on a breakaway. And good job hustling back by Luke McGrinnells. Tied him up and forced the jump ball without drawing the foul. Bear with me, by the way. I'm normally the voice of the Vandergrift Vipers, and we're set up a little bit higher there at the Viper pit. So it's going to take me a little while to get used to the camera angles here. I'm producing, doing play-by-play and running cameras, so bear with me. Owens with it right in front. The ball kicked out of bounds. It'll go back to Anderson. 33 seconds gone, no score. Students still filing in. As McReynolds with it. Kicks it over on the far wing over to Rickards. Rickards back to McReynolds. Dribble drive left side, cut off nicely. Long shot for 3 from the right side, off the iron, no good. The rebound pulled down by the Cougars. Outlet pass on the left wing. Back on the top right side and got away with the travel. Cut off nicely by McReynolds. Connally will reset. Owens with it out on top. Being harassed by Jack Bowie. Almost a 5-second call. Bounce pass over to Samuel Ward. Hands it off. Owens with it. Off the screen to his right in front of the Trojan bench. Still with the dribble. Head fake. Top of the key now. That's a nice job by Rickards jumping out on a bounce pass over to the near side. In the paint. Good pass down low. Shot block from behind. Good work by Rickards. Here come the Trojans left to right. Kicks it over to the near side. Dribble drive in the paint. Kicks it back out left side to Bowie. Thought about 3, pulled it down. Right wing over to McReynolds. McReynolds down in the corner. Good pass down low. Shot up. High up the glass. No good. The rebound pulled down by Bowie. We're still by Connally. We're still scoreless. This is Swain, just a freshman. On the attack, right side. No look pass. Out of bounds. Anthony Swain Jr., number 25 for Connally Cougar, presumably the son of head coach Anthony Swain. If not, it's an amazing coincidence. As Zach Wallace set to inbound the basketball for the Trojans. More than 2 minutes gone, still no score. Hands it off near side. Number 12 is Owen Jones, is checked in the ball game for the Trojans. Good backdoor pass, up and in. Good pass from Wallace. And the bucket put down by Miles Rickards. And the Trojans are drawing first blood. Pass to the near side. This is Pena with it. Daniel Pena, bounce pass over on the right side. And the ball poked away and stolen. On the breakaway, the layup coast to coast. Too strong with the follow up and no good again. And then foul from behind. Good steal by Perkins. He missed the layup. Rickers missed the follow-up. Crashing the board was Owen Jones, and he is pushed foul from behind, and the Trojans inbounded on the baseline with 5:13 to go in the opening quarter. Inbound pass on the right side. Long shot for three, right side, off the back of the iron, no good. The rebound controlled by Pena for the Cougars. Pushing it up the court quickly. Lost the handle and stolen away by Anderson. Perkins came up with it over on the far wing. And passed out of bounds, trying to find Jack Bowie on the outlet pass. Ball sails away. It'll go back to Cougars with 4:54 to go in the opening frame. Rolled across the line. Jeremiah Rodriguez Chavetes, number 4, has it back now in the pink shoes. He'll launch a three from downtown. That misses everything, goes out of bounds. Back to Anderson with 4:43 to go. Kimmer Freeland checking in, number 3 for the Cougars. Anderson with a massive bench, 19 guys on the roster. Connally with 15. Here come the Trojans across the stripe. This is Wallace with it. Hands it off to Jones. Give and go back to Wallace. In the paint. Nice pass up and in. Zach Wallace finding Owen Jones cutting to the hoop, and it's 4-0 Trojans. They just do get it across the half-court stripe. Double-team trap in front of the scoring bench, and a timeout going to be taken by head coach Anthony Swain, who immediately comes out and coaches up his young man. Got trapped in front of the scoring table. 4:16 to go, opening quarter. 4-0 Anderson on top. '25 Anderson Classic from the campus of Anderson High School in Northwest Austin, Texas. See an email there in the lower right corner of your screen. If you want to give a shout out to your favorite player on either side, voiceofthevipers@gmail.com. Again, I'm normally the voice of Vandergrift. Been filling in this morning for Jack. I'll be with you tonight for the nightcap as the Trojans will take on Fort Bend Travis. The Tigers making their way in from Houston to take part in the tournament. There's Liam Haggerty with the basketball across the half-court stripe. Has the ball poked away and stolen away by Zach Wallace. Pass over on the near wing in the corner. Right side for three. That's going to be off the iron. Short rebound tipped by the Trojans. Loose ball on the court, and Connally comes up with it. Good work there by Haggerty to save the possession for the Cougars. Pena across the stripe. Rolls it over to the far wing. Trapped. Gets it back to Pena. Pena pulls up jumper on the left side and hit it. And Pflugerville Connally is on the board. Four-2 ball game. This is Perkins with it, keeping the dribble alive. Over on the far wing, good pass down low. Nice ball movement here by Anderson. Euro step off the glass, no good. Shot wouldn't go. Ball tipped up in the air. Controlling this was Rickards. Back out on top. Kicked it over to the near wing. Now in the corner for three. Right side. Drains it! Luke McReynolds for three. 7-2 Trojans. They're getting close to 10, but they do get it across the line. And the pass intercepted by Jones. Long outlet pass on the right wing. Shot at the glass and good, and draws a foul. Miles Rickards with the bucket off the steal from Jones. As 22 and 24 checking in for Anderson. That is Austin Haywood and Jack Bowie. And at the free throw line, number 3, Miles Rickards, to try to complete the old school three-point play. And does. Trojans in double digits at 10-2. Pass here to the near side. Swain rolls over to the far wing to Owens. Back to Swain. Swain splits the defense. Now to the near corner. Jump shot for three. Left side. Off the iron. Short. Rebound tipped. Still loose. Connally comes up with the loose basketball. Shot off the iron. No good. The rebound up in the air again. Connally doing good work on the board, and they draw a foul. Nice job down low by Ray Page Baker. And it looks like the foul was called on Noah Perkins. And at the free throw to shoot two is Ray Page Baker. First one up and good. .6'4" freshman forward, a very young Connally ball club. That one misses everything, and going to go out of bounds to Anderson with 2:12 to go in the opening frame. The inbound pass to Jack Bowie, walking it up, gets it across the timeline, hands it off now to McReynolds. Over on the right side. Back out to reset. This is Perkins with it. Kicks it over near side to McReynolds. Back to Perkins in the full corner, driving the baseline. And I think he stepped on the sideline. So out of bounds to Connally with 1:53 to go in the opening quarter. Right side over to Owens. And a foul called here on the Trojans, going for the steal. They're going to get McReynolds with the foul. The inbound pass. Swain with it. Check it. This is Aiden Kraft with it. Over on the far side. Now Kraft. Perimeter passing. 90 seconds to go in the quarter. Trojans in an aggressive man-to-man defense. Coach Swanson there in the blue sweater egging on his team. And that's going to be a 5-second call. Finally got to meet Coach Swanson after about 4 years of emails this morning. Big thanks to him and Seth Walls and the Anderson Trojan Basketball Booster Club for having Vype out to broadcast Trojan basketball again this year. 1:20 to go in this opening quarter. McReynolds hands it off. Gets it back. Over on the far side. McReynolds, top of the key, launches a three. Off the back of the iron, no good. The rebound pulled down by the Cougars. Got away. Nope, didn't get away with the travel. Almost got away with it. Nice job on the board by Ray Page Baker, but he couldn't get his feet underneath him. The ball goes back to Anderson. McReynolds inbound. In the corner, gets it back out to Perkins. Far side, McReynolds. Rolls it in the corner. Right side jumper for three. Drains it! Jack Bowie with the tray. And it's a double-digit lead again for Anderson at 13-3. Pass kick here to the near side to Kraft. Kraft, dribble drive, left side, cut off nicely. Still with the dribble. And through the triple team, but draws a foul on the way to the hoop. So at the free throw line to shoot two, Aiden Kraft, the 5'8" junior. First one off the iron short. Zach Wallace checking back in, number 13. Comes in for Perkins. Second free throw from Kraft off the back of the iron, no good. And hustling for the rebound is Cameron Pullen, wearing number 32 for the Trojans. Passing the far side, jumper for three, left side, rimmed out, no good. Did everything but go down. Good look there for Austin Haywood. Here come the Cougars over 19 seconds to go in the quarter. Almost has the ball poked away and then loses it out of bounds, and it should be Trojan basketball, and it will be. Anderson with 14.3 seconds to do something with it here. Reynolds. Across the timeline, 10 seconds. Pass to the right side. Now in the corner. 6 seconds. Cross court, and that one sails away. Goes back to Connally with 4.84 seconds to go. Haggerty had inbound it right next to his coach. Gets it in to Samuel Ward. Ward, double team trap, has the ball stripped away and dribbled onto the sideline, so it'll stay with the Cougars with 1.67 seconds left. Time to inbound it and get a shot off. Jeremiah Rodriguez-Chaveta is checking in. And as they're checking in, the clock expires, so apparently we've reached the end of quarter number 1. Good start for the Trojans here in this tournament. They lead at 13-3. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching the 2025 Anderson Classic, Anderson Trojan Basketball on the Vype Live Network. Welcome back to Anderson High School, Northwest Austin, Texas. Merle Bertrand here with you on a soggy Thursday morning, opening up the 2025 Anderson Classic. Again, basketball games all day long today. The last one tips off at 9 o'clock tonight. Same thing tomorrow, and then Saturday afternoon as well. We'll be back with you tonight for game number 2 for Anderson as they take on Fort Bend Travis, the Tigers from the greater Houston area. Jack Farrell will be with you tonight. That game's scheduled for 6 o'clock. We'll see how they do in terms of staying on schedule. One gym here, so game after game after game. And then one game tomorrow. The time will depend on the outcome in pool play today. And same thing on Saturday. Thanks again to Shane Shulwinski for keeping an eye and ear on the broadcast this morning. It is definitely basketball weather outside, that's for sure. Good day to be inside a gym, so come on down. Trojans off to a good start in this one. Anderson falling 53-46 at a very good Cedar Park Ball Club. That was our last game. That snapped a 3-game winning streak. So Anderson coming in here at 3-7 overall. Trying to work their way back up towards the 500 mark before district play begins in January. Pass over here to the near side. Trojan basketball out on top to McReynolds. McReynolds gets it back, head fake, drives in the paint. Back out right wing to Bowie. Bowie launches a 3 off the iron, no good. The ball rebounded by Connally, and then a push foul from behind called on the Trojans. So Connally basketball, Pena brings it up. And ball kicked by Miles Rickards. Inbound pass across the timeline over to Ward. Back over to Pena. This trapping Trojan defense is something else right there in front of that scoring table. Good pass in the paint, ball poked away from behind. Good hustle backside by Zach Wallace. As a look for a second, like Samuel Ward had a wide open layup, but Wallace came back from the backside and poked it away clean. Ball goes back to the Trojans. McReynolds, near side to Wallace. Hands it off. Dribble drive at the baseline, cut off. Over the right side, jumper for 3. Off the back of the arm. Thought that was going to go. They had a good look at Perkins, but the ball a little long. Pena picks up his dribble, hands it off to Ward. Cougars with just 3 points thus far in the ball game. And the ball poked away, stolen away by McReynolds. McReynolds with the one-on-one breakaway, up and in. Luke McReynolds with the poke away steal and goes coast to coast, and it's 15-3 Trojans. Pena across the stripe. Almost lost it again, gets it back, hands it off to Haggerty. Haggerty rolls over the far side. Near side to Pena. Now in the near corner. Zhang shot from Haggerty for 3 off the back of the iron. No good. The follow up. High off the board. And they're going to get a foul called here on the Trojans, I believe. Looks like they're going to get Aiden Kraft. Or check that, wrong, number 5, Noah Perkins. I believe that's 2 on Perkins. And at the free throw line is Ray Page Baker. He's got 1 of the 3 points. He's 1 for 2 from the stripe. That one off the iron, no good. Rickards leading all scorers with 5, along with McReynolds with 5. Bowie with 3 and Jones with 2 here in the early going. As Owen Jones checking back in for the Trojans. Damari Perkins also in, wearing number 25. And that one banked in. You'll take them any way you can get them if you're Ray Page Baker. 15-4 ball game. This is Rickards with it, working against Haggerty. Passing the far corner. Cross court near side to Rickards. Rickards back to McReynolds. Far corner, jumper for 3, left side, off the back of the iron, too strong. Rebound, fought for, stolen away by Wallace, foul from behind. Nice job by Zach Wallace, just kind of worming his way in there to steal the ball away from 2 Cougar players over his back. And he goes up for the shot and draws a foul. First free throw rattles away, no good. 5:43 to go, first half. That's Kimmer Freeland checking back in. Second free throw up and good. 16-4 now. Pass rolled over on the far wing. Back on top to Owens. Owens being harassed by Perkins. Haggerty. Double team trap again. Yeah, this defense is giving Connally fits. Driving on the baseline, cut off, nowhere to go. Turn around, left post, in the paint. Wild shot, no good. The rebound ripped out of there by Rickards. Outlet pass to Wallace, pushing it up the court, left side. Back to Wallace, back to Perkins. Rickards trailing. He was going to hand it off to Perkins. Perkins out on top. Pass on the right wing. Cross court, far corner. He fucked it out of bounds. It'll stay with Anderson with 4:52 to go in the half. McReynolds inbound it. Jumper for 3, left side, drains it! Off the inbound pass, Miles Rickards with the 3. (19-4) as Owens walking it up. Pass over on the far wing to Freeland. Back to Owens. Freeland thought about 3, pulls it down. Being guarded by McReynolds. This zone defense collapsing on the attack. Triple teamed, and that's going to be a travel. Jump ball. Same thing. Possession arrow points to Connally, I guess. I don't think they change it. Could have sworn it pointed the other way a moment ago. But it will be Cougar basketball as Aiden Kraft inbound out on the baseline. Having some problems, does get it in, out on top. And the ball stolen away on the breakaway. This is number 10, Liam Doran with that steal. Long shot for three, left side. Misses everything. The rebound pulled down. Shot put up and in by Nick Briggs. Got the rebound with the putback. 21-4, Trojans in command. Halfway through the second quarter. And that ball thrown away out of bounds. And that'll be a timeout taken by head coach Anthony Swain in his first year here at the helm of Pflugerville Connally. Former coach and athletic director out in Manor. Again, the email's open if you want to give a shout out to your favorite player on either side. Voice of the Vipers, all one word plural, at gmail.com. I figured I'm filling in for Jack. I'll be neutral. I'll just use my Vandergrift email, voiceofthevipers at gmail.com. If you're at work, hopefully you got the earbuds on and looking busy. When the boss walks by, do that or invite him to join you. It's a holiday season. Shouldn't be working so hard. Wherever you are, happy to have you with us here on this Thursday morning on the Vype Live Network.
Change to 30. I thought 30 is full time.
Nice crowd of students across the way. School in session, of course, here at Anderson High School. These youngsters have a free period, so they're checking out some basketball in the Anderson Classic. This is our 5th or 6th year. I meant to look at broadcasting Trojan basketball on Vype. Connally inbound at far side. 3:53 to go first half. 21-4 Anderson. On top. Actually, Trojans inbound it after the turnover. And here's Briggs handing it off to Jack Bowie. Rolls the pass to Briggs on the baseline. Cross court. Far side jumper for three. Oh, did everything but go down. Boy, that was a good look. Good look for Dorn, but the shot just wouldn't go down. On the attack, right side, ball stolen away by Dorn. He's got a 2-on-1 break. Lobs it down low right side, too far into the bucket, back out on top. Now Briggs will reset, launches the three, off the iron, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Cougars. Up the near side, Briggs hustling back on defense. Dorn with the hand of the faith with the shot up and in anyway from Anthony Swain Jr. 21-6, pass rolled to the near side. Briggs with it in the pink shoes. To Dorn, right wing, now in the corner. Ooh, got away with the offensive push-off. Cross-court pass, left side, Briggs on the baseline, cut off. Nice pass to the cutter, up and in. Good pass from Briggs to find Jack Bowie cutting to the hoop. 23-6. Spin move, cut off nicely over on the far side now. 2:38 to go. Left side jumper for three, off the iron, no good. The rebound, skying for it was Owen Jones for the Trojans. The outlet pass on the left side. Rolls it over to Rickards. To Briggs on the baseline. Good head fake up and in. Trojans with tremendous ball movement. 25-6. Westlake in the house. You see the chaparrals walking by. Former district opponent of Anderson when Anderson was a 6A ball club. The ball goes back to the Trojans. 2 minutes to go, first half. Jude McCharron to inbound it. 6'4" junior forward. Yes, Coach Swanson getting a lot of players in this ball game here early with a 19-point Anderson lead. Briggs gets it across the timeline, right side. Dribble drive, spin move, and up and in. What a play by Austin Haywood. (27-6). Left side. Ward with it, kicks over the right side to Kraft. Haggerty. Wild shot, but he got it to go. Samuel Ward with the bucket. 1:12 to go here in the half. Outlet pass, gets it across the line. The big fella dribbling, takes it to the hoop. Contact, no foul. Put back up and in. Owen Jones with the bucket off the board. Cameron Pullen checking in, number 32 for the Trojans. 29-8, inside of a minute to go in the half. Near side. Haggerty with it. Being harassed by Briggs. At the free throw line, tripped up as he goes to the hoop. Almost had a steal, but a little contact made. And the foul called here on Anderson with 42.62 seconds to go. Aiden Kraft inbound it. On the left baseline. And that's going to be a foul called on Briggs reaching in. There's too much contact there made against Samuel Ward. 14 foul on Anderson. One more and they'll shoot free throws. As Kraft inbound out of the baseline. Having some problems. Does get it into Haggerty. Being guarded by Doran. Pulls back, jumper left side off the iron, no good. The rebound pulled down by Pullen. Oh, but stolen on the outlet pass. And that's going to be a foul called on the Trojans. Good work there by number 24, Samuel Ward, to come up with the steal. And that is foul number 5 on the Trojans. That means 2 free throws the rest of the half. When those goofy new rules took effect last year, as Samuel Ward at the free throw line to shoot 2. Up and good. Bunch of guys coming in. Looks like the starters back in here to close out the first half with 25.13 seconds to go. Most of them anyway. Ward's second free throw is good. Cougars in double digits, but it's still 29-10. And that ball poked away from behind, stolen by Connally. Pena with it. On the attack, left side. Got up in the air. Nowhere to go and intercepted by McElvaney. And then fouled from behind by Anderson by the Cougars, pardon me. I haven't had my coffee yet. 15 seconds to go in the half. Wallace inbounds it. Jim McReynolds. Trojans trying for the last shot here. 10 seconds to go. On the attack, this is McReynolds. 4 seconds. In the corner, driving to the baseline. Just floater up and rattled out, no good. Miles Rickards had a good shot, but the shot wouldn't fall. But still a good half of basketball for the Anderson Trojans. Led it 13-3 after 1, expanded it to 29-10 at the end of the first half. We'll take about an 8-minute break, be back in time for the scoring numbers, and get you set up for half number 2. You're watching Anderson Trojans basketball at the Anderson Classic on the Vype Live Network. Welcome back to Anderson High School. Merle Bertrand here with you at the half, 29-10. Anderson on top of the Pflugerville Connally Cougars. Led 13-3 after one quarter, expanded it to 29-10 at the half. Scoring numbers unofficially look like this. First for the Cougars, Sammy Ward with 4 points, and then 2 points apiece for Daniel Pena, Anthony Swain Jr., and Ray Page Baker, and that is it. As the Trojan defense clamping down and holding the Cougars to just 10 first half points here in the ballgame. For Anderson, leading the way is Miles Rickards with 8 points. 5 points apiece for Will McElvaney and Jack Bowie. 4 points apiece for Nick Briggs and Owen Jones. 2 points for Austin Hayward. That nice spin move there late in the first half. And a single point from the free throw line for Zach Wallace. And that will close out the scoring for the Cougars, or for the Trojans, as they lead it here 29-10. More basketball coming up tonight. Cougars will play at 1:30, by the way, if you're a Connally fan. Happen to be tuned into the broadcast. The Cougars will take on Fort Bend Travis at 1:30 here on this floor. No broadcast. We're only broadcasting the Anderson games, but come on out as the Cougars take on Fort Bend Travis. And then tonight at 6 o'clock, it'll be the Anderson Trojans back on the home court taking on the Tigers. And that will close out pool play for Anderson. 12 teams in this tournament, 4 pools of 3 teams each. Teams with the best record will move on to the gold bracket. Next best silver, and third best, of course, in the bronze bracket. So an Anderson win today here in game number 1 would pretty much all but assure that they'll play no earlier than 3:30 tomorrow, I think it would be. If they win against Fort Bend Travis, they would play tomorrow night, I believe. I don't have that down straight. Jack will be able to update you with that information tonight when he gets here. Jack Farrell, normally the voice of the Anderson Trojans for basketball and baseball last year. Patrick Wheel-Smith and Adam Newberg are doing a great job of Trojan football on the Vype Live Network all season long. What a great season they had. Just ended up about a week or so ago in a hard-fought game in Houston. So Jack will be with you tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday, and then we will stand down until the start of district play against Cedar Creek on January 2nd. And we'll be with you for the rest of the way here on the Vype Live Network. We got about 3 minutes to go here. 29-10 your score. I'm going to save my voice a little bit, and we'll be back in time for the second half tip-off right here on Vype. All right, halftime is over. Teams back on the court, ready to get things underway here for the start of the second half. Trojans with a comfortable 19-point lead. On the court for the Cougars, I see 5 and 25. That is Aiden Kraft and Anthony Swain Jr. Number 32 is Ray Page Baker. Number 2, Bruce Owens. And who am I missing? Number 24 is Samuel Ward. We'll start the second half for the Cougars. And we'll see who comes out here for Anderson to get things started in half number 2. Going to be Seth Wallace to inbound it right in front of us here. Gets it in to Jack Bowie. Bowie across the timeline. Trojans going from right to left here in the second half. Near wing, this is Noah Perkins. Puts up the floater off the glass, no good, and a foul going to be called here on the Cougars. They're going to flag Aiden Kraft. Who else is on the court? Number 3, Miles Rickards, and number 1, Luke McReynolds on the court for the Trojans. So it looks like the starting 5 back out there. And the first free throw nestles into the bottom of the net for Noah Perkins. His first points of the ball game. That one rimmed out. Good job on the board by Wallace. And a good pass down low to Perkins up and in. Or Rickards up and in, pardon me. Wallace with the rebound, set up Rickards. And it's a three-point play the hard way. Almost an over in the back, but they get it across the timeline. Rolls the pass down to the corner, lost it out, trapped in the corner. Double teamed, and a good steal over there on the far side by Perkins. Outlet pass on the right wing, dribble drive, rolls it over in the corner. Thought about 3, pulled it down. To the trailer, right side jumper for 3, drains it! Noah Perkins with the 3. And the Trojans, that's going to be almost a steal. It is a steal. But stolen right back by Connally. Here come the Cougars left to right. Driving on the baseline, lost it out of bounds. It'll stay with Connally with 6:57 to go. A frantic first minute as Haggerty and Jeremiah Rodriguez-Chavez checking in for the Cougs. Inbound pass into the corner. Jumper for 3, right side, misses everything. The rebound pulled down by Rickards. Rickards down the outlet on the far side. To the trailer, left side jumper for 3. Rimmed out, no good, but the follow by Wallace has the ball poked away, loose on the court. Scrambling, pick it up, it's Perkins. Perkins drives, rolls it over on the far side, back out on top to go for 3 from the top of the key, drains it! Luke McReynolds with the tray. Give and go, shot blocked by Perkins, outlet to McReynolds, left side. (38-10), 6:17 to go here in this opening quarter, or in this third quarter. Pena checking in for Connally. Over to Bowie. Bowie on the attack, right side, cut off. Now the swing over here to the near corner, driving on the baseline. This is McReynolds. Launches left side for 3 off the iron, no good. The rebound pulled down by Pena. Pena pushing it up the court. And ball poked away from behind. It'll stay with Connally with 6 minutes to go, third quarter. Connally having problems getting it in. They just do get it into Haggerty, just in the nick of time. Down low on the right baseline, shot no good, but a foul going to be called here on Miles Rickards, I believe. Call it on the floor, not a shooting foul, so Connally will inbound it on the baseline. Out on top of the key, jumper for 3, right side, off the back of the iron, no good. The rebound pulled down by McReynolds. 3-on-1 break for the Trojans. The right side, lays it up and in, does Miles Rickards. And almost a steal again by Rickards. Pass over here to the near side. Double team trap. Nowhere to go. Loose. Gets it back out on top to Haggerty. Holds it on the far side. Jumper for three, left side. Off the back of the iron, no good. Pena with the rebound. To Haggerty trailing. Puts up the floater from off the inside the line, no good. The rebound pulled down by Perkins. Outlet pass near side of McReynolds, who may have traveled. Yes, he did. Kimmer Freeland to inbound it right below us here. The inbound pass to Pena. Daniel Pena over on the far side to Haggerty. Haggerty back out on top to Pena. Jumper from just inside the line, up and in from Jeremiah Rodriguez Chavedas. 40-12. Anderson across the timeline. This is McReynolds with it. Kicks it over to the near corner. Driving on the baseline. Cut off nicely. Back out on top they go. Head fake in the paint. Pass down low. Give and go. Shot off the iron. No good. The rebound pulled down by Connally. Great ball movement. Nice and selfish play. Just doesn't pay off with the bucket. And there's a steal on the far side by McReynolds. Long outlet pass right side to Haywood. Give and go. Returns the favor. Up and in. Jack Bowie. (42-12). 30-point lead here for the Anderson Trojans. Over on the far side, Haggerty will launch a long three and drain it. Nice shot by Liam Haggerty. Ball kicked out of bounds, and it will stay with Anderson. Damari Perkins inbound. Baseball pass, complete to the near side. Give and go right side. Left side jumper on the baseline. Slam dunk! Austin Haywood brings the student section to its feet. And that ball thrown away out of bounds. It'll go back to the Trojans with 3:51 to go in the third quarter. Bruce Owens and Ray Page Baker checking back in for Connally. Student section still buzzing with the slam dunk. Perkins inbounds it to McReynolds. Left side. The floater. Shot blocked, and it goes out of bounds over to Connally. Nice job on the defense there. I believe it was Anthony Swain Jr. Pass here and out of the near side. And that ball stolen away by Owen Jones. 2-on-1 break. Right side, laying up. Off the glass, no good, and that's going to be offensive goaltending. So wave it off, back to Connally with 3:33 to go in the third. Swain to Owens. Owens gets it back, kicks it over on the far side. Top of the key. Back over to Swain. Swain. Just a freshman, back out to Owens. To Swain. Starts to attack, double team, back out to Owens. To Swain, far side. Working on the baseline, back out to Owens. Splits the defense this side. Loose in the paint, stolen away. Good steal by Pullen. Stolen back, however, by the Cougars. Dribble drive, left side on the baseline. Cut off nicely. Good work there on defense by Jones. Long jumper for three, left side off the iron. Short, hustling for the rebound, pulling it down is Perkins. Perkins on the left side, high out the glass. And the shot put up and in. Nice pass from Perkins to Haywood. Thought he's going to shoot it. Instead, he got it down low to the big fella Haywood. Cut off, right side. Jumper for three, right side. No good. Rebound pulled down by the Cougars, but they step out of bounds, and the ball will go back to Anderson with 2:19 to go in the third quarter. Wholesale substitutions, 4, 10, and 11 coming in. That's Jude McSharon, Liam Doran, and Nick Briggs coming in here for Anderson. Briggs working across the timeline against Kraft. Pass near side, gets it into the corner. Back on top. Tracking it down is Haywood. Kicks it over the left side, down low to Briggs. On the left post, turn around, one-handed hook shot off the glass, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Cougars. Here comes Connally, left side. Euro step, high off the glass, no good. The rebound tipped up in the air by Briggs. Rebound pulled down by the Cougars, loose on the court. Connally gets it back. To the near side, long shot for three. Drains it, nice shot by Aiden Kraft. 46-18. Briggs bringing it across the timeline. Guarded by Kraft. Deflected and gets it over to Haywood. Haywood cut off in the baseline. Back out to Pullen. Briggs with it now. Cross court, far side. Jumper for three, right side. Off the iron, short, but the follow, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Cougars. Had a couple of good looks there for Anderson, but the shot wouldn't go. The runner from the left side, up and in. Trying to see who that is. That's number 15, Jaden Fountain with the bucket. .45 seconds to go, third quarter. This is Dorn with it. To Pullen. Near side. Back out to Dorn. Dorn in front of his own bench. Burning some clock. Hands it off to Pullen. Now over to Briggs. Cross court, far side. Off the glass and too strong. The rebound pulled down by the Cougars. And the ball stripped away by Briggs. Outlet pass. Right side, can he track it down? Another slam dunk, but they're going to say traveled first. One too many steps before Austin Haywood could get his feet underneath him. The ball will go back to Connally with 5.9 seconds to go in the quarter. .9, here's Kraft across the timeline. The fadeaway jumper, right side, no good, but he drew a foul. So if they put any time back on the clock here, the foul is going to be called on Owen Jones. And at the free throw line is Aiden Kraft. They put .74 seconds on the clock. First free throw for Kraft up and good. Well, a nice run here by Connally to get a little closer in this third quarter. I think about a 5-0 run here. Second one drops in. And the heave from full court falls short, and your score at the end of quarter number 3, 47-22. I think they put the points up backward on the scoreboard. Let's see if they can get that squared away. But we've reached the end of the third quarter here. 46-22 your score here at the end of quarter number 3. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching Anderson Trojans basketball on the Vype Live Network. Welcome back to Anderson High School. 3 quarters in the books, 1 quarter left to go in this opening game of the 2025 Anderson Classic. Merle Bertrand here filling in for Jack Farrell. Shane Schwinski, our QA, keeping an eye and an ear on the broadcaster. I'm glad the internet has settled down a little bit on this stormy Thursday morning. Cougars basketball as the fourth and final quarter gets underway. This is Payne with it. Pass to the near side, number 3, Kamir Freeland with it, driving on the right side. Off the glass and in. His first points of the ball game. As Luke McReynolds brings it up, hands it off here to the near side. And out of bounds. Connolly's making a nice run here in the second half. Anderson's still up comfortably by 22 points, but the Cougars playing hard. I've gotten on to about a 6 or 8-0 run here. And that shot blocked. Outlet pass. On the breakaway, laying it up and in is Luke McReynolds. It was Perkins with the block to set that up. And Connally trying to answer back left side. Cross court here to the near corner. Out on top. Cervetta's with it. On the Trojan logo near midcourt. Guarding him, Zach Wallace. Shakes off the defense. A big collision there, and Miles Rickards falling, head hit the floor. That hurts. Training staff will come out and check on him. Sitting up and getting to his feet, that's good to see. Cougar player just driving to the hoop, and they made contact. Rickards falling awkwardly and smacked the back of his head on the court. But good to see him get up and walk away. Insult to injury, he was flagged for the foul. Not a shooting foul, so it'll be Cougar basketball on the baseline. And 5-second call. That's the second one of those today, this Trojan defense. Gave up just 3 points in the first quarter, 10 points in the first half. So Anderson on the attack. McReynolds with it. Gets it across the timeline. Back to McReynolds. Swings it over here to the near side to Bowie. In the corner, Bowie gets it back. Swings it right side. McReynolds. Perimeter passing. Bowie in corner. At the free throw line, the ball saved. Back to McReynolds. Bowie on the attack. Wallace, left side. Cross court out on top. Anderson milking the clock here, showing good patience. McReynolds attacks, now dribbles it back out. Give and go, top of the key. More than 2 minutes gone here in quarter number 4. On the attack right side, Bowie. Rolls it out to Jones. And the give and go off the glass, no good. Good patience, good look, the shot wouldn't go. Freeland with it, far side. Still with the dribble. He'll launch a three. Left side, off the iron, no good. The rebound pulled down by McReynolds. Trojans again playing keep away. Coming up on the 5-minute mark. Near side, Bowie. Far wing over to Jones. Now on the attack. Dishes out, right side jumper for three. Off the iron, no good. Another good look, and again, the shot just won't go. Trojans have gone cold here in the second half. Still have a comfortable lead, though, on the attack left side. Ooh, drug the foot, got away with the travel. And stolen away. Stolen away by Bowie on the breakaway. Right side, McReynolds back to Bowie, to Wallace. Rolls it out on top to Jones, and the Trojans again taking the air out of the basketball here with 4:25 to go third quarter. On the attack left side, dishes over to the right side for three. Off the iron, too strong. Rebound tipped up in the air, controlled by Perkins. Far side to Bowie. Give and go to Wallace. He's cut off. Back out on top. Bowie. Splits the defense. Has the ball stripped away. Good defense by Rodriguez Chabetas. Over on the far wing. Long jumper for three off the iron. Short rebound pulled down by Perkins. Both teams have cooled off here. McReynolds back to Bowie. Over to Perkins. Second unit getting ready to come in here for Trojans at the next break in the action. 3:35 to go. Bowie. Being guarded by Pena. Right side, this is Owen Jones. Big fella can dribble the basketball. Left side, and then a foul called away or a timeout. Timeout, I think, taken by Coach Eric Swanson. He wants to get the second unit some playing time. Jersey says Holmes. I think that's out of San Antonio. Walking by your camera right now. My guess is they take on Westlake in game number 2 coming up after this one. So Briggs inbound it. Joined by Hayward, pulling. Out on top, this is Jude McSherry. And Dorn with it right now, number 10. Rolls over to the far side, over to Briggs. Briggs on the attack. And traveling the call with 3:09 to go. Coming up on the 3-minute mark. Cruz with it far side. And the ball poked away by Hayward out of bounds. Inbound pass, far corner. Haggerty with it. He'll launch a three from just inside the line and hit it. Liam Haggerty, his second bucket of the ball game. That one was a 2, so 48-26. Briggs across the line. And has the ball poked away. Kraft on the breakaway steal. Give and go, left side swing off the iron, no good. Tipped up in the air, and Kraft will track it down to the corner. Haggerty on the attack. Triple team, backs it back out. 2:22 to go. Kraft with it now. Driving on the baseline, rolls over the far side, over to Swain. Swain to Haggerty for three off the back of the iron, no good. The rebound tipped up in the air, controlled by Hayward. Out to Dorn, reverse layup, no good. The follow, no good. The rebound pulled down by Connally. Connally on the attack, left side. Kraft with it, rolls it back out to Swin. He'll launch a three off the iron, short. Rebound pulled down by Dorn. Nice job blocking out. And he backs it up to slow things down. Gets it up to Briggs. Oh, he threw it up to Dorn. It was a step behind. He goes out of bounds. And another shift coming in here. 14 and 21. That's Jazar Pansana. Caleb Currian, number 21. Number 33 is Sandro Demos. 34, Aiden Aguili. And number 20, Nathan Dodson on the court right now for the Trojans. Again, a big roster for Anderson, 19 guys. And I think everybody that's here is going to get some playing time here in this game number 1. Long shot by Haggerty for three, and he drains another one. That kid can shoot. That's the second three-pointer of the ball game. 8 points in the ball game overall. Across the timeline, this is Pansana. Pass down low on the baseline, rolls out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Trojans with 1:21 to go. (48-29). Pass rolls into the near corner. Cross court. And the ball intercepted. Here comes Kraft. And a good job coming back and tying him up by number 20, Nathan Dodson. Possession error goes back to Anderson with 1:09 to go. The inbound pass to Dodson. Gets it over here to the near side to Pansana. One minute to go in this one. Pansana in the paint, kicks it out left side, jumper for three, drains it! Aiden Aghili off the bench with the three-pointer. Love to see the reserves get that. And the shot put up and in, and then a foul going to be called on Pansana from behind, as Ray Page Baker will get credit with the bucket, I believe. Gets the free throw. 51-32, 40 seconds left in this one. Trojans will inbound to the far sideline. I think this clock didn't start on time, so they've got that reset. Aghili to Pansana. Cross the timeline, double team trap, drug the foot, got away with the travel, no call. Curry in with it now. In the paint, down low, shot up and in. Sander Demos with the bucket. And that ball is going to be stolen away by Aghili. Now loose ball on the court, and the Cougars come up with it, and the foul from behind Pansana. And then a technical going to be called here, I believe, on the Cougars as tempers flare. Paige Baker should get credit for the bucket. And a foul called on Anderson, and then a technical should be called, I believe, on the Cougars if they sort this all out properly. All right, he misses the free throw, so the bucket does count. That was an attempt at the three-point play. The free throw no good. And then he was flagged for the technical. So on the other end, it'll be Nathan Dodson to shoot two free throws. And it should be Trojan basketball with 6.24 seconds left. Oh, rattled out, no good. Whole world watching him. Missed them both. Six seconds left, 6.24. That's Aghili to inbound it here right below us. Gets it in to Pansana. 5 seconds. 1 second. And that is going to do it. So Anderson getting out to a great start. And maintain that lead throughout the second half. They'll get the win here 53-34 as the reserves coming in, and a nice run by Connally made it seem a little bit closer, but 53-34 your final score. I'm going to take a break, get the scoring numbers put together, and be back to wrap this one up. Short post game coming up next. Vype. I knew that was going to happen. Anderson Trojans basketball on the Vype Live Network. Welcome back to Anderson High School, where you see the two teams warming up for game number 2. San Antonio Homes against Westlake, getting ready to tip off in a few minutes. We've got basketball all day for you here at Anderson High School, so come on by if you're a Texas high school basketball fan. The Anderson Classic officially underway, and the Anderson Trojans kicking it off with a nice 53-34 win over the Connally Cougars. And a game that really wasn't that close. Anderson dominating throughout the way, and then the reserves coming in and basically fighting them to a draw throughout the entire second half. But a nice effort by Connally to not give up on the ball game, and they were led in scoring by Liam Haggerty with 8 points, a couple of three-pointers for Haggerty, the freshman guard. Just a freshman, that's kind of scary. So 8 points for Haggerty, 7 points for Ray Page Baker, 5 points for Aiden Kraft, 4 points for Samuel Ward, then looks like 2 points apiece for Kimmer Freeland, Jeremiah Rodriguez Chavedes, Daniel Pena, Jaden Fountain, and Anthony Swain Jr. to close out the scoring for Connally. Connally dropping to 0-7 on the season. They will take on Fort Bend Travis at about 1:30 here, I believe it is. So if you're a Cougar fan, come on by. Again, no broadcast except for the Anderson game, so no more broadcast until tonight. But come on by if you're a Cougar fan, as the Connally Cougars will take on Fort Bend Travis at 1:30. For Anderson, a couple of guys in double digits, led by all scorers Miles Ricketts with 12 points. Hopefully he's okay. Took a pretty hard bump on the head, but hopefully Ricketts is okay. 10 points for Luke McGrinnell's, also in double digits. Then I see 6 points for Austin Haywood. 4 points apiece for Noah Perkins, Nick Briggs, Owen Jones. 3 points off the bench for Aiden Ikeli, and 2 points for Sandor Demos. And a single point from the free throw line for Jack Bowie and Zach Wallace to close out the scoring for the Trojans, who improved to 4-7 on the season. They'll be back in action tonight at 6 o'clock, also against Fort Bend Travis, and we will have that broadcast for you here. The normal voice of the Trojans, Jack Farrell, will be back with you tonight for the 6 o'clock game, and then the game tomorrow and the game on Saturday. And then, of course, all the district games starting in January against Cedar Creek, January 2nd. Thank you for tuning in this morning. Big thanks to Seth Wallace and the Anderson Trojan Basketball Booster Club and Coach Eric Swanson for all their help and all their support, allowing us at Vype to bring you Anderson Trojan Basketball for, I think it's our 5th or 6th season here on the network. Thank you to Shane Shawinski, our QA, helping me battle through the internet issues this morning, getting all set up and squared away here. Our technical director, Stina Bincott. Our communications director, my better half, Christina Weber-Bertrand, and everybody over at Vype Media. My name is Merle Bertrand, signing out, filling in for Jack Farrell. Jack will be back with you tonight, 6 o'clock, as the Trojans take on Fort Bend Travis. But for now, they get the win over Connally Cougars, 53-34. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon, and we'll see you next time for more Anderson Trojan basketball right here on the Vype Live Network. Good night, everybody.